Digital Gate.
Digital Gate.
Open.
Open. I'm going first. Hatch a Digimon and evolves into Pulsemon for 0. On draw, and then I'll play Hacker Pride for 3 cost. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and add 1 card with Pulsemon in its text among them to the hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Then place this card in the battle area. I'll add Pulsemon. Your turn.
I'll draw, hatch, digivolve Digimon for 0 into Gallantmon, draw, then play for 3 another Gallantmon with its effect, reveal the top 4 card of your deck, and again add one card with Growlmon or Gallantmon in its name and 1 Takado Matsuki among them to my hand. I will add Gallantmon, the rest is sent to the bottom of the deck, and then I'll digivolve Gallantmon into Black Growlmon for 2 memory. When digivolving, both players trash the top 2 cards of their deck. Then I may return 1 Gallantmon or 1 card with Growlmon or Gallantmon in its name from my trash to my hand. So we both trash 2 cards. Your turn.
Draw. I move Pulsemon to the battle area. Start of your main phase by placing 1 Leon Alexander from your hand as this bottom Digimon distribution card. If you have 3 or more security, gain 1 memory. If you have 2 or fewer security, recovery +1. So since I have 5 security, I gain 1 memory. Then for Bibimon's Inherited, when an effect plays a timer card in this Digimon distribution card, gain 1 memory. So I've got to 4. Then I'll digivolve Pulsemon into Runnermon. When digivolving, if you have 3 or more security cards, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. I'll suspend Growlmon. Then I'll digivolve Runnermon into Climbmon for 3 cost. When digivolving, if you have 3 or more security cards, draw 2 and trash 1 card in your hand. I'll draw 2 cards and I'll trash 1. Your turn.
Unsuspend. I'll draw. I'll keep Gallantmon in the breeding area. Then I'll digivolve Black Growlmon into War Growlmon for 3 memory. When digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4000 DP or less. If no opponent's Digimon was deleted by this effect, I may digivolve this Digimon into level 6 Digimon card with Gallantmon in its name in my hand for the digivolution cost. And when this Digimon will digivolve with this effect, reduce the digivolution cost by 1. So I'll digivolve War Growlmon into Gallantmon for 3 memory. Draw. When digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6000 DP or less, but you have none. Then it's your turn.
Draw, hatch, and digivolve Bibimon into Pulsemon, breeding area, for 0 cost. Draw. Then I'll attack with Climbmon security, 9 KDP.
Check, it survives.
Then I'll play Pulsemon from my hand for 3 cost. On play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Pulsemon in its text and 1 card with the Abad in electronic straight among them to the hand, and return the rest to the bottom of the deck. I'll grab Bulkmon and Boatmon, the rest is sent to the bottom. Then I'll play another Hacker Sprite, reveal top 3, and I had Hacker Judge. Your turn.
I'll draw for turn. I'll move Gallantmon into the battle area. Then Gallantmon will attack Climbmon. When attacking, inherited from Gallantmon, if the Digimon has Growlmon or Gallantmon in its name, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 DP or less. I'll delete Pulsemon.
Pulsemon is deleted.
Then, when attacking from Gallantmon, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6000 DP or less. No opponent's Digimon was deleted by this effect. Trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. So you trash 1, then I'm attacking the Climbmon.
Thanks to Hacker Judge Inherited, I'll add barrier, so I'll trash the top security to survive.
I will miss the end of attack from War Growlmon since you have a Digimon in play. And then I'll play for 3 memory, Takado Matsuki from my hand.
Okay, at the end of the turn, I'll use the Inherited of Hacker Judge to play it in the battle area. Then it's my turn. Unsuspend, draw, and then I'll move Pulsemon into the battle area. Start of your main of Pulsemon.
You are at 3 memory.
Start of your main of Pulsemon, Leon Alexander under it. Then since I have 3 security, I gain 1 memory for Pulsemon and 1 memory for Bibimon. Then I'll digivolve Pulsemon into Bulkmon for 2 cost, 1 draw. When digivolving, if you have 3 or more security cards, one of your opponent Digimon gets minus 3000 DP for the turn. If you have 3 or fewer security cards, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So I'll give to Gallantmon minus 3000 DP.
So it's deleted.
And I'll suspend Dukemon, the Gallantmon, but is already suspended. Then I'll digivolve Bulkmon into, okay, then I'll digivolve Bulkmon into Shootmon for 3 cost. Draw. When digivolving, if you have 3 or more security cards, the digivolve one of your opponent Digimon. So I'll digivolve Gallantmon. If you have 3 or fewer cards, delete one of their Digimon with a play cost of 6 or less. But you haven't one. Then I'll attack with Climbon your Growlmon.
Okay, I'll counter with Gidramon. When digivolving, delete one of your opponent's 11,000 DP or lower Digimon. I will delete Climbon.
Climbon is deleted. I'll use the delay effect of Aka's Pride by placing the top card of one of your level 4 or higher Digimon with Pulsar in his text on top of your security stack, gain 1 memory. So I'll place Shootmon on the top and gain 2 memory. I'll digivolve Bulkmon into Boatmon for 3. Your turn.
And unsuspend, draw H, digivolve Digimon into Gilmon for 0, draw 1. Then with Megidramon I will attack security. I could delete a 3000 DP or less, but you have none, and I've ended my when attacking effect.
Okay, check, shoot one.
Then for 3 memory I'll play another Takato. Your turn.
Okay, end of the turn I'll play Leon Alexander. Then at start of my turn I'll set my memory to 3, draw, catch, Digimon, and start of your main phase of Leon, I gain 1 memory. Then I'll digivolve Bibimon into Pulsemon for 0. Then I'll mind link Hacker Judge to Goatmon, and for Bibimon's inherited I gain 1 memory. Then I'll digivolve Pulsemon into Namakemon for 2. Then I'll play from my hand Lonky Adistacto for 8 costs. If you have 3 or more security cards, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 12,000 DP for the turn. So I'll give Megidramon minus 12,000 DP.
Okay, Megidramon all turns effect. When this Digimon will leave the battle area by placing one Gilmon from this Digimon Digivolution card or from my trash, I can place this Digimon as that Digimon bottom Digivolution card. So I can play this Gilmon and place Megidramon to the bottom of that Gilmon.
Then, if you have 3 or fewer security cards, place one of your opponent's Digimon face down on top of their security stack. So I'll place Gilmon on top of your security stack.
It's placed on top and then overflow minus 4. So I lose 4 memory.
Your turn.
I'll draw. I leave Gilmon into the breeding area, and for 3 memory I'll play Gilmon on play, reveal top 4 card of my deck. I can add one Growlmon Gallantmon in its name and one Takato Matsugi. I will add Black Growlmon and Takato to my hand, the rest will is sent to the bottom of the deck. Your turn.
End of end of your turn, I'll play Leon. Then start of my turn I'll go to 3, draw, I'll move Namakemon to to the battle area. Then start of my main phase of Leon I gain 1 memory. Okay, for 3 cost I'll play Pulsemon from my hand, reveal the top 4 cards. I'll add Kazuchimon and Bulkmon to my hand. Then I'll place Hacker Judge under Namakemon with Mind Link and Leon Alexander under Boatmon, so I gain 2 memory of Bibimons. Then I'll digivolve Boatmon into Kazuchimon for 3 cost. When digivolving, suspend one of your opponent Digimon, so I'll suspend Gilmon. Then, if Leon Alexander is in this Digimon Digivolution cards, all of your opponent's Digimon gains security attack -1 until the end of their turn. Then, I'll swing security with 14 KDP.
Check.
End of the attack of Boatmon. If this Digimon has Pulsemon in its text, by trashing the top cards of your security stack and suspend this Digimon. So, I'll trash the top security to unsuspend Kazuchimon. Then I'll attack another time with Kazuchimon.
Check. Red Scramble. Secret effect, I can play one red card with 2000 DP or less from my trash without paying the cost. Then undiscard to the end. So from my trash I'll play Gilmon. On play effect, reveal top 4 card of my deck. I can add one Growlmon or Gallantmon in its name. I will add Megidramon to my hand. The rest is sent to the bottom of the deck.
Then I'll digivolve Pulsemon into Bulkmon for 2 cost. When digivolving, if you have 3 or fewer security cards, and suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So I'll suspend Gilmon. End of your turn of Kazuchimon. If you have 3 or more security cards, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 1000 DP for the turn, but I have 2. So if you have 3 or fewer security cards, recovery is +1. Then one of your Digimon may attack an opponent Digimon. So I'll recovery 1. Then one of your Digimon may attack an opponent Digimon. So with Namakemon, I'll attack this Gilmon.
Gilmon is deleted.
Now it's your turn.
And suspend, draw, I move Gilmon into the battle area. Then with Tagato's effect, if I have a Digimon with Gilmon, Growlmon or Gallantmon in its name, gain 1 memory at the start of my main phase. I'll digivolve this Gilmon into the Growlmon for 2 memory. When digivolving, both players trash the top 2 cards of their deck, so we trash 2. And then I can return 1 Gilmon or 1 card with Growlmon or Gallantmon in its name from my trash to my hand. So I will return Gallantmon. Then from my hand, I'll play Red Scramble. With its effect, one of my red Digimon may digivolve into a red Digimon card in the end with the distribution cost reduced by 3, and then place this card in the battle area. And I will digivolve Black Growlmon into War Growlmon, paying 0. When digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6000 DP or less, and since I have the Gilmon inherited, all turn while I have 0 or less memory, add 2000 DP, to this Digimon DP based deletion effect maximum. So I can delete a total of 8000 DP, and I will delete Bulkmon.
Bulkmon is deleted.
Then with Takato's effect, when an opponent's Digimon is deleted, you may suspend this timer to gain 1 memory, going back to 0. And then I will digivolve War Growlmon for 5 memory into Gallantmon. When digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6000 DP or less. If no Digimon was deleted by this effect, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 13,000 DP or more instead. And since I have Gilmon, I will add 2000 DP to both effects. So I will delete with its when digivolving the Namakemon. Then with Takato's effect, when one of your Digimon cards will digivolve into a Digimon with Gallantmon or Growlmon in its name, it gains when digivolving Blitz for the turn. So, when digivolving, Gallantmon will attempt to Blitz into security. When attacking from Digimon, if this Digimon has Gilmon, Growlmon or Gallantmon in its name, draw 1, and it does no check since it has security attack -1 for Kazuchimon when digivolving effect. So, now it's your turn.
Okay, I'll use end of your turn of Leon to play in the battle area, and unsuspend, draw, and hatch. Start of your main phase, I'll gain 1 memory for Leon. Then I'll mind link Leon to Kazuchimon and gain another memory for Bibimon. I'll digivolve Bibimon into Pulsemon, draw. Then for 8 cost, I'll play Lonky at this tacto, and with this, since I have 3 security, I'll give -12,000 DP to Gilmon, and then I'll put Gallantmon on the top of the security. Your turn.
I'll use the start of your turn effect from Red Scramble. If my opponent has a Digimon, effect delay, I can return 1 red Digimon card from my trash to the top of the deck. I will return War Growlmon to the top of my deck. Then if I don't have a Digimon, I may play 1 red card with 2000 DP or less from my trash without paying the cost. I will play Gilmon, then unsuspend phase, draw, hatch. Start of your main phase effect from Takato. If I have a Digimon with Gilmon, Growlmon or Gallantmon in its name, gain 1 memory. Then I'll digivolve Digimon 4-0 into Gilmon, draw 1. Then I will use Gilmon's effect. If my opponent has a level 6 or higher Digimon card in play, this Digimon can digivolve into a Gallantmon in my hand for a memory cost of 4, ignoring its digivolution requirement. So I'll digivolve for 4 memory into Gallantmon, Draw. With Takado's effect, when one of my Digimon card will digivolve into a Digimon with Gallantmon or Growlmon in its name, it gains when digivolving Blitz for the turn. When digivolving from Gallantmon, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6000 DP or less. If no Digimon was deleted by this effect, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 13k DP or more instead. So I will delete the Kazuchimon.
Okay, Kazuchimon is deleted.
Then with Takado effect, when an opponent's Digimon is deleted, you may suspend this timer to gain 1 memory. Gilmon inherited, when an opponent's Digimon is deleted, draw 1. And then, since it gains when digivolving Blitz, Gallantmon will attack security for 1 check, 13 KDP.
Check, vote.
Then it's your turn.
Draw, I'll keep Pulsamon in the beginning area. Then I'll play Hacker Judge for 3 cost. Your turn.
Suspend, draw. I'll move Gilmon into the battle area. Start of main from Takado, I'll gain 1 memory. Then Gallantmon will attack security, 13k DP, 1 check.
Check, 13k Proudmon.
So Gallantmon is deleted. Then for 3 memory I'll play another Gilmon on play. Reveal top 4 card of my deck. I will add 1 card with Growlmon or Gallantmon in its name. I will add Gallantmon Crimsonmon to my hand. The rest is sent to the bottom of the deck. Then I'll digivolve Gilmon into Growlmon for 2 memory. Draw. End of turn from Takado. I can place 1 Growlmon and 1 War Growlmon from my trash as the bottom Digivolution card of one of my Gilmon. And the Digimon may digivolve into Gallantmon in my hand, ignoring its Digivolution requirement and without paying it the cost. So I will place from my trash. I will place from my trash War Growlmon, and I will place Growlmon to the bottom of this Gilmon to digivolve it for 0 into Gallantmon. When digivolving effect from Takado, it can Blitz, and when digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6000 DP or less, but you have none. So Gallantmon will attack security. When attacking inherited from Digimon, if this Digimon has Gilmon, Growlmon or Gallantmon in its name, draw 1. When attacking from Gallantmon, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6000 DP or less. If no opponent's Digimon was deleted by this effect, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. So you trash 1 card and then 1 check, 14k DP.
Okay, Shroudmon 13k.
Inherited effect from War Growlmon, end of attack once per turn. If your opponent has no Digimon in play and this Digimon has Growlmon or Gallantmon in its name, gain 2 memory. And then for 2 memory, I'll play another red scramble. One of my red Digimon may digivolve into a red Digimon card in the end for the Digivolution cost reduced by 3. Then place this card in the battle area. I'll digivolve Growlmon into War Growlmon, paying 0. Draw. When digivolving, trash the top 3 card of both player decks. Then if either player has 5 or more cards in their trash, I can play 1 Gilmon or Takado from my hand or trash without paying the cost. So we both trash 3 cards. And I will play this Takado. Your turn.
Draw, I'll move Pulsamon to the battle area. Then start of my main phase of Leon, I'll gain 1 memory. Then I'll mind link Leon with Pulsamon, gain 1 memory for Bibimon. Then for 6th cost, I'll play Thunder Flame Crash. Main, delete one of your opponent level 5 or lower Digimon. So I'll delete War Growlmon. Then if you have 2 or fewer security cards, place this card at the bottom of your security stack. End of my turn, I'll play Leon from the Digivolution cards of Pulsamon. Your turn.
I'll unsuspend. Start of your turn from Takado. I'll go back to Digivolve for 0 Digimon into Gilmon. Draw 1. For 4 memory, I'll Digivolve Gallantmon into Gallantmon Crimson mode. When digivolving, choose any number of your opponent's Digimon whose total DP adds up to 15,000 DP or less and delete them. And since I have the Gilmon, I can add 2000 DP to this Digimon based on deletion effect, since I have 0 or less memory. Then with Takado's effect, when one of your Digimon will digivolve into a Digimon with Gallantmon or Growlmon in its name, it gains when digivolving Blitz. And since Digimon was deleted, I may suspend this timer to gain 1 memory. Then with Gallantmon Crimson mode, I will attack security. When attacking once per turn, for every 10 card in both player trash 1 card from the top of your opponent's security stack. And for the Digimon inherited, I also draw 1 card. And Gallantmon goes for game.